Welcome to Time to Get It Monday. I'm your guy, your professor, John Neal Jr. We're going to talk about baby steps today. Now listen, when I talk about that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my students and listeners, what I mean by baby steps is when you get up in the morning and you have all these things going on in your mind, because I know you do. A lot of people want to be rich. A lot of people want this. A lot of people want that. They want the new car. They want the education. And you might want some other type of goals. But guess what? Sometimes we get enamored, sometimes we get overwhelmed because we want it all at once. I'm like that too, but I have to realize and understand that I have to stop. I have to process, I have to grab a piece of paper, I have to write down my major goal. And once I write down my major goal, and then I have to make steps, a process, right? Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. And you have to process and analyze each step. And those steps, they have to not only coincide with what you really think and feel within, but it also has to coincide with your values. Your steps must align with your values. You know why? Because if you don't have your values tied up in your goals and your steps, you will never be successful. It can't happen. Why? Because you have to know your why, the reason you do things. And the reason you do things are connected to your values. How you were raised as a person, how you interact with other people, what you believe in, things that you won't do, things that you will do, lines you won't cross, lines you will cross. Those are all your values. Those are all your morals. And then all those things all put together, it gives you your reason why. It does. And you also have your reason why being another person, someone that is very close to you. It could be your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your children, or it could even be yourself. You always have to have reasons why you want to be successful. But before you can conceptualize all those things, you must take baby steps, one step at a time. Pace yourself, pace yourself, pace yourself. Let me tell you something. I'm going to share this story with you when I was little, what occurred in me. I never, ever quit anything that I get involved with now. Even if I don't want to do it, I still do it. Why? Because I realize and understand if I don't get there, I'll never know how great I could have become. And I'm made for greatness just like you. I believe in you. I go through things just like you. But let me get to the story. So I was 14 years old. I was a freshman in high school. And I was a long distance runner. My sister was a sprinter. And long distance, it was a mile, but I call that a little more of a long distance run than a sprint. So I'm getting ready to race. My father's going to my first race. He's never gone to none of my meets. And I'm so excited. So I get on the track and I realize that I had a chance to actually win this race. They hit the gun, pow! I'm running, I'm gone, I'm beating everybody. Woo! With the first lap, right? 4 laps were I'm out, right? Second lap, 2.5 laps into it, I catch a cramp. And I seen the first kid pass me. I'm almost approaching my 3rd lap. Well, there's about 7 or 8 kids. If I would've just kept going, I probably would've took 3rd or 4th because I didn't pace myself. If I would have paced myself, I would have probably took 3rd or 4th. But here's the moral of the story. I quit. Yes, I did. I quit the race. And that's the first time in my life and the last time in my life I ever quit anything. And to this day, I think about it almost every day. And that was a race that I raced in as a freshman in high school. See, my dad taught me something. He said, son, you don't have to go out and be the fastest. You just gotta pace yourself. If that's the best you can be at that day, then that's all you can give. And I didn't realize it. I wanted to be the first place participant so bad that I quit because I didn't pace myself. Moral of the story, if I would have took baby steps as relates to that race, I wouldn't be telling you the story. But I think everything happens for a reason. But you don't be the reason why you're not successful. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my students and listeners, thank you for tuning in to another lesson of Time to Get It Monday. It's your time to shine. I believe in you, and no matter how hard it gets, do not quit. You know my information, and you know how to contact me. I'm your guy, also known as your professor, John Neal Jr. Stay inspired.